Children, we are learning about fundamental rights and duties. Fundamental rights and duties which have been mentioned in our constitution. The constitution, the Indian constitution, which is one of the longest written constitution of the world. So let us know the meaning of constitution. Constitution means the set of laws that governs the nation. Every country has its own constitution. Our country has the longest written constitution. Some of the countries, they have oral constitution also. So when we talk about the history of constitution, so Indian constitution that was passed on 26 November 1949, and it was passed by the Constituent Assembly, but it came into effect on 26 January 1950. Okay, so some of the rights we have got from the constitution. As a citizen, we have got some of the rights, and apart from that we also have got some of the duties by the constitution. The same constitution which gives us 6 fundamental rights to enjoy, it also tells us to perform some of the duties. So let us talk about the rights first. The rights which we can enjoy, the first right is right to equality. Our constitution that guarantees the equality, that means our treatment will be same. No one can discriminate us on the basis of caste, color, religion, or any other parameter. The second right which we have got from the constitution, that is cultural and educational right. Now we have got that right to protect, preserve, and follow our culture. Along with that, we can also develop our culture and tradition. The third fundamental right which we have got from the constitution is right against exploitation. No citizen can be made to work against his wish. Right to freedom. To freedom. Now, our constitution that gives right to each and every citizen to express his thoughts. And at the same time, citizens, they can move freely and settle in any part of the country. Before that, there were some of the states where the people, the citizens were not allowed to go and settle, but after passing some of the new laws and after abolition of some of the old laws, now they can go and settle there. So about that we are going to talk later on. We do have that right to freedom of religion. India is the land of diversity. We have people who follow different religions. The citizens of India, they follow different religions. Some are Hindus, some are Muslims, some are Christians, some are Sikhs, and Jains and Buddhists are also there. So we are free to follow religion of our choice. If someone is Muslim and he is willing to follow Hinduism, then he is free to do that. No one is going to stop him. Right to constitutional remedies, that is also one of the rights, one of the fundamental rights which we have got from the constitution, according to which every individual has been given the right to approach the court for the justice, to fight for his rights. Now these are the fundamental rights. Before that, right to property, that was also one of the fundamental rights, but now that has been made legal right. Now some of the duties have been also given to the citizens of India. Now what are these duties? Let us discuss about these duties. Now every citizen must obey the constitution and follow the laws of the country. Every citizen must obey. That means this is our duty, to obey the constitution and follow the laws of the country. If the law says, law of the nation says that you have to write from the left, then you have to write from the left only. Then we have got this duty to protect the unity and integrity of our nation. Unity is the strength that you know. So as a good citizen, this is our responsibility, this is our duty which we have got from the constitution, to protect the unity and integrity of our nation. All citizens must be caring towards all living beings. That means this is our responsibility, this is our duty to take care of all living beings in our country. We must protect the natural resources and improve the natural environment. We have to protect the natural resources. We should not waste the natural resources. We should try to minimize the pollution, and we should try to improve the natural environment. Our duty is to protect public property and save the country at any cost. That means this is our responsibility, this is our duty to save the country, and we have to also protect the public property. Public property, the property which is owned by the nation. Now, national flag, national anthem, they should get respect from you. You should respect our national flag and national anthem. We should respect our national song also. So, as a responsible citizen, we must also follow the path of non-violence, and we should have that good feeling, the feeling of respect for democracy and for the other things which the nation is following. The citizen must avoid social evils like halala, child marriage, dowry, gambling. That should be avoided by the citizens. We must value the rich cultural heritage of our country. We should follow the traditions and cultures which we have got from our ancestors. We are following a definite culture. We have a definite Indian culture. Along with that, some of the local people, they have their own culture. So we have to follow the culture and tradition which we have inherited from our ancestors. Now we are going to discuss about some of the important points, the points which will help you to solve your textual exercise also. The Constitution is said to be the supreme law of the land. The fundamental duties are meant to be performed by the citizens. The law of the state governs every nation. Every individual has been given the right to approach the court for justice. The guidelines which the government needs to follow while ruling the country are called directive principles of state policy. The Indian Constitution was passed on 26 November 1949. If we have rights, then we have duties too. The Constitution of India lays down a set of rules on the basis of which the Indian government functions. The Constitution has given every citizen the freedom of expression. All children between the age of 6 to 14 have the right to education. Now, right to education, that is an act according to which the children between the age group of 6 to 14, they will get free and compulsory education. Along with that, they will also get the meal which is going to help them in all round development. So this is the act, and this has to do nothing with the fundamental rights. Okay. Apart from that, we do have one more act which is known as Right to Information Act, RTI. So it is also not the fundamental right, it is also one of the acts which the government has passed. Children, our constitution has defined the power of three organs of government. Now, government is a elected body which runs the country. It runs the country according to the constitution. Further, government has three organs: executive, legislature, and judiciary. So the main work of legislature is to frame the laws. Its responsibility is to make the law and do amendment in the law if required. So rules, they are the responsibility of the legislature, while executives, they implement the law. Their work is to implement the law. Now, judiciary, the main work of judiciary, that is to solve the disputes, and it interprets the law. So we have three main organs of the government: executive, legislature, and judiciary. So they are superior in their field. That means there is no domination of any organ of the government on the other one. So the features of the constitution we are going to learn in our higher classes, but it is the lengthiest written constitution of the world. Now, written constitution, because this set of rules that is in written form. Some of the countries, they have the verbal constitution also. That means that is not written, they do not have any written constitution, but the country is governed on the basis of some traditions or any kind of religious setup.